Welcome to GoGoHealth, where we help providers gather health data so they can diagnose their own patients. Here we're going to log into our system as a provider. And here's the provider's account. We're going to look at the illnesses for which this particular provider wants to use GoGoHealth to diagnose, and here they are. We're going to look at the symptoms for one ailment, which is burn, and here are the symptoms listed. We're going to add one more new symptom, and it's just basically define the unique ID, the name, the description, and enabling that particular symptom that was just defined. It's that easy and straightforward. So here you see it in the top of the list, dehydration. This is what we just added. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the questions that we want defined for burn. We already have some predefined questions, but we're going to show you how to simply add a new question. And not just add the question, but then also define answer choices for it. So here's the question: what time of the day did you get burned? We're going to give it a type of drop down, which means that for that particular question, all the answer choices will be drop downs. You can have other options as well. Radio buttons, check boxes, wherever you want. And we're going to define the options. The first option is going to be morning. The next one that you're seeing now is afternoon. And then the third one you see in a minute, in a few seconds, will be evening. For each one of them will have an order number, which means that this is how they will display in the drop-down menu. So here you see morning, you see afternoon. We're going to add evening. As simple and as easy as that. Now you're going to see the question: what time of the day did you get burned? And the answer choices: morning, afternoon, evening, just as we created. Now here's the fun part. After the questions have been defined, the user has to link up the questions. This is an algorithm, so it has to be intelligent. So basically what we're doing here is that we're going to take an example, and we're going to take how long ago did you get burned, and we're going to link it to what time of the day did you get burned. So that from a user's perspective, from a patient's perspective, as they answer these questions, it's possible that when they get to the question, how long ago did you get burned, based on how that question was answered, the next question that will show will be what time of the day did you get burned. And to link them up is just a simple drag and drop the questions into the frame, and then just link up a simple arrow. This frame that you see here, this is how the logic is defined, from going from how long ago did you get burned to what time of the day did you get burned. And so we're picking values from the left hand side and dragging them into the right hand side. The values that you see are different things, and they could be whatever the provider wants to define for them. Here you have the answer to how long ago did you get burned. That would be a determining factor. Other determining factors are vitals. So they can define anything that they want to use from moving from one question to the other question. And in this case, we're just picking a few random examples just to show what the operators are and what the possible fields could be. And if you don't like anything, deleting them is just as simple as clicking on the little red button. And we're going to save our work. And we're going to move to how the patient sees. This is the patient-facing piece of GoGoHealth. We're going to select burn as what is your illness, as the answer to what is your illness. We're going to click continue. And there's dehydration, the one we just added. For this particular patient, he's going to select a few symptoms and then just click continue. And from this point onwards, it's a series of intelligent questions that are coming up. Basically, this is an algorithm that they're going through. And when they're done going through the algorithm, they send the data to their provider. The provider does the diagnosis and gets back to them. If there's a need for prescription to be given, the provider goes ahead and prescribes the medication. The patient can use our tool to locate the closest pharmacy to them and ask the provider to send their prescription to that pharmacy so they can pick it up from there. The other thing that our tool does is that providers can use it to triage a patient to the emergency room or to urgent care or to whichever facility that they want to use it for. It's as simple as that, yet very powerful to help providers do their work efficiently. Thank you very much.